God, you are my shepherd. I want nothing more. You let me lie down in green meadows. You lead me beside the restful waters. You refresh my soul. You guide me to lush pastures for the sake of your name. Even if I'm surrounded by shadows of death, I fear no danger, for you are with me. Robert S. Duncanson was a painter in the Hudson River School known for its portrayal of American landscapes. As a painter in the 1800s, the racial barriers to his success were immense, but he became one of the first internationally recognized Black American artists. His painting Pasture is more than a depiction of the beauty of nature. The artists of that era showed nature as a place of refuge. It was where you went when your freedom was stifled and you needed spiritual renewal. That's a sense that many of us still have about nature. And it fits well with the theme of the 23rd Psalm, where we find shelter in God, who lets us lie down in meadows and rest beside waters. There's no fear of the shadows of the mountains as we walk through the valleys, for God is our refuge. As we move to prayer today, let us think about places of refuge. Those may be places that we ourselves seek out, but they also might be places where others go to be safe. What does God have to say to us about these things? Let's get comfortable. Claim the space you are in as a safe space now. Relax your shoulders and neck. We need to stretch them out a bit. I know both of those are places I carry stress. Breathe deep and hold it. And then release that breath. Listen now as we center ourselves in the 23rd Psalm. God, you are my shepherd. I want nothing more. You let me lie down in green meadows. You lead me beside restful waters. You refresh my soul. You guide me to lush pastures for the sake of your name. Even if I'm surrounded by shadows of death, I fear no danger, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they give me courage. You spread a table for me in the presence of my enemies, and you anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Only goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in your house, God, for days without end. What words from this scripture speak to you today? Let us look at the painting. some of the elements of nature. Look at the field in the foreground. What do you notice? Now look at the water, the hills, and mountains in the distance. Enjoy the depiction of the sky. What emotions do you feel as you gaze at this painting? Where do you see the presence of God? For a moment, relax and enjoy being in God's presence. Now listen. What is God saying to you through your time of gazing at this artwork? What questions do you have for God? Look at the whole painting again. Allow God to speak through what you see. How does God answer the questions you had? What guidance does God give you for the next few days? Sit with this guidance and allow it to soak into your being. I invite you to finish up your prayer. Last week, a group of us were talking about how we nurture our souls when we are stressed by life. What keeps us connected to God? What keeps us sane? For many, it was a walk outside, a reconnection to creation, a reminder that God is bigger than us. If this painting has inspired you to take a walk, do so. As you do, I invite you to ask some of the same questions you used in contemplation today. Where do you see the presence of God? What does God have to say to you as you look around you? What questions are raised by what you see? And how does God answer those questions? Contemplative prayer is not limited to sitting alone inside a building. We can take it with us and allow God to meet us wherever we go. If you found peace in this video, I invite you to like it and share it with someone else that you think would be interested in deepening their prayer life. If you ever have questions about contemplative prayer, you can send me a comment through artandprayer.org. Until next week, be blessed.